Here's your pops again. Like, why do I always make unnecessary noise during the intro? Scratch that. So, I humbly assume that you guys know what this video is about, huh? Well, of course you do. Black Flash!
What the hell?
Oops. That's not it, I am talking about this. Of course, I will show you later how to use this supernatural power, like in every Roblox Battlegrounds game. But first, let's deeply understand what in the world is Black Flash. This is for the kids who just dive into the game without knowing it. Well, this originated in Jujutsu Kaisen. It's a spatial distortion triggered by cursed energy within 0.000001 seconds of impact. When sorcerers achieve this, their cursed energy flashes black, amplifying their strike's destructive power to 2.5 times that of a normal hit. A bit confusing, honestly. But anyways, enough talking. Let's get started then. So there are a lot of games out there, but we only deep dive into games that have more technicalities in using Black Flash. So starting off with Cursed Battlegrounds. I am not sure if you heard about this game before, but this is honestly one of the most underrated JJK Battleground games on Roblox. So now in this game, Black Flash is one of Sukuna's moves, but doesn't mean you can execute it by just pressing the skill. So this is what happens if you just press it. It's just like a regular kick, eh? But like I said earlier, there is a bit of a trick here. So to trigger it, you need to press the same key again, but it requires timing. So watch carefully. When the character starts to perform a kick, then press the key again before it lands. Boom! Looks clean, eh? So that's really how easy it is, son. Now the easiest part is that if you last hit your target using the move, it just performs a finishing move straight up. That's it. Alright then, let's get into the next game, Cursed Arena. So this game just recently reworked some of the older characters, which of course includes Sukuna or Itadori, it's up to you however you want to call this guy, and Black Flash was, I say one of the highlights from that update. So in this game, there are two characters that can perform a Black Flash though. One is Itadori, which you can use a similar method as the previous game, and Nanami, whom you can just literally use the skill by pressing it. Let's quickly check on Nanami's first. So only you can access Black Flash move on the Awakening or Overtime mode. But there is one skill I want to show you that has a Black Flash effect too, which is skill 2. So it just basically summons Itadori and finishes off with a Black Flash. Honestly, they cooked the animation of this one. Looks nice. And of course the skill itself. So all you really need to do is press it. That's it. No special key or something. Now the man himself, Yuji Itadori, or known as the Cursed Brat in this game. So this character can perform two Black Flash though. One is the Dual Assault, which just, a special effect on the last blow if that makes sense. But since it's Black Flash, I still count it, you know? Looks nice, huh? You won't see it in the moveset list as it's a variant of the Fury Kick. So to perform this, you just simply hold the skill 2 key. The last strike is, well, obviously a Black Flash. Now the other one is the true Black Flash. So like I mentioned earlier, this can be triggered by the power of a perfect timing like the previous game, except this time, you will need to click on the screen instead of pressing the same key. If you fail so, then it only performs a divergent fist. This is easy, honestly. Just a little practice and you'll get used to the timing. This is how it looks when you do it right. Looks good, but son, it's not gonna end there. There is a finishing move. This is how it looks. Black Flash! Looks really sick. They really cooked the last update, huh? Okay, now we are hopping on to the next game. For sure, everyone knows about this already. Sorcerer Battlegrounds. Of course, Itadori is the guy here once again. Now, timing is the key to triggering Black Flash here as well. However, this is a little unique compared to the other two games. There are a couple of variants of Black Flash here, but what I know is air and ground. Also, there is a degree variant depending on how you execute it. So now let's perform it. So your indication here is the camera zoom. I think the earliest you can trigger the Black Flash is when the moment the camera zooms in, then press skill 3 again. That triggers 50% Black Flash though, but still, it's a Black Flash. Now to perfectly perform it, still you pay attention to the camera zoom action. This time, wait a little until it zooms back out, then quickly press skill 3 again. And boom! Now that's Black Flash. To do the air variant, all you really need to do is use it while you are in midair and basically do the same method. Very self-explanatory. Well, besides Itadori, there is another character that can do Black Flash as well, and that's Todo aka Besto Friendo. But there is nothing to go in depth, really. He's just like Nanami in the Curse Arena. Black Flash just comes from one of his moves. Now, I see some videos circulating online that they probably add Black Flash in one of Gojo's moves in the future update, but I am not so sure if this is even true. If it is legit, then definitely something I really look forward to experience. Next, the Strongest Battlegrounds. Well, this is simply the father of all battleground games on Roblox. For sure, everyone knows this game. So technically, Black Flash shouldn't be present in these games, as this is originally based on One Punch Man, right? But forget about that. Almost all Roblox Battlegrounds games today either cross over into multi-anime universe or add JJK characters. Just stating the fact. So speaking of JJK, that's when this game started to add Black Flash recently. And of course, it wouldn't be all pack without the all-time meta of today's Battlegrounds though. No other than the man himself, the honored one, the strongest, the aesthetic guy, Satoru Gojo.
領域展開
Well, you'll know shortly why I mentioned Gojo and how he relates to our Black Flash topic. But first, let's go over how to use Black Flash in this game. Well, I would say this is one of the most difficult Black Flash to perform, So, to trigger Black Flash, you need to accomplish 2 perfect blocks though. Obviously not this type of block. I am talking about a perfect block. This means you can't hold the F key. Instead, you need to press it when your opponent is about to hit you. Like you know, exact timing. It's nearly impossible in the actual PvP situation, but let me show it to you. You'll hear a satisfying sound when you have done it correctly. Remember, it needs to be 2. Really too hard, huh? Once you accumulate 2 perfect blocks, then just throw a normal punch that should execute Black Flash. So now, I mentioned Gojo earlier, Well, as I tested this character using the skill 1, which is the Infinity, I noticed that Black Flash seems to be infused in the last heavy punch. Or maybe it's Gojo's finishing punch. I don't know as of now, as this character is still not finished. But I love this idea. Let's move into the next game, And son, if you made it this far in this video means you are interested in this type of content. Maybe consider subscribing so you are staying up to date also. Please don't forget to drop a like. That's for free. Anyway, this game is called Ultimate Battlegrounds. This is a multi-anime battleground game, but what's interesting is that they have Nanami as one of the first characters. So of course, you know the guy. He is known for Black Flash, of course. So yeah, we'll go over Nanami's Black Flash here then. I am not going to go in depth about this because I made a full tutorial already, so feel free to watch this video if you want. But listen, this game has one of the best Black Flash on Roblox, if not the best. To perform Black Flash, of course, you need to use Nanami, and only accessible on Nanami's overtime mode. Now, there is a different level to use Black Flash here. The normal one, which, well, just use the skill, that's it. And the other one called the Black Flash of Perfection. So to perform the perfect Black Flash, all you gotta do is set the right distance to your target to which you can put them in the circle spot. Once you do, then boom. Perfect Black Flash, And if this one hits your opponent regardless of their health, then automatic death awaits. It's brutally sick. Okay, this video would not end without, well, you know it already, Jujutsu Shenanigans. The game gained popularity because of its unique style compared to other battleground games out there. But we're not going to talk about that. We dive in straight to the main topic of this video, the Black Flash. And again, 2 characters that can perform Black Flash, you name it. Well, Gojo and Yuji, again, as expected. Okay, we'll start with Yuji as he's known for this move, you know. So this character can perform 2 Black Flash. One is just a finishing move of his first skill, and the other one is the true Black Flash, which you need to hit the skill twice to perform like the other Battlegrounds game I showed you earlier. So I guess I don't need to go into more technical with this one as you guys already know it already, It's really straightforward. Just a little practice, and you'll get used to the timing. Now, my favorite part about this is the finisher. They literally take this to the next level. I mean, just look at the beauty of it. So satisfying, Now, the next guy is, I am tired of mentioning his name. Okay, Gojo. So Gojo has 2 Black Flash as well, and like Yuji, one is just a finisher of this skill 3, while the other one was just recently added into the game. It's basically a combination of Red Max and Special Move. This is how it works. Of course, you need to be in the mode or awakened to use Red Max. Surely you know that. Once you are in the mode, all you really need to do is use Red Max, then quickly press R or Special. And what happens? Then the red comes back at you, and when you hit the target, boom! That is Black Flash, huh? Looks really sick. Now, be careful, because if you miss, then the red goes straight back at you and bingo! So be careful. And that's really it for today's video, sons. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.